I regret buying this. I'm just gonna have to return and wait for the next big upgrade. Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zintiet, and today we're gonna be unboxing and pretty much telling you my first impression of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. So here is what it looks like. What really stood out to me was just the fact that there was no physical change between the 3 and 4. Not drastic change, because I'm like, oh, literally the same. But you know what? Let's just see what's inside. So the box comes with these 2 pouches, and we have this big one that came with the Osmo Pocket 3 actually. And for this one, it doesn't have anything. So my guess is this is an extra pouch that they actually created, so you can be able to put the camera inside and you can carry the camera inside of this with the handle like that, which I think is really accessible, because if you know, like, even after holding your camera, like in my case the Osmo Pocket 3, it's like, oh, so like where do I put it? And there's no handle, or like, you know how with my Canon or my Sony, I usually have like the handle that I usually tie into the camera and I can hold it, but the Pocket 3 doesn't come with that. So I feel like they heard us when it comes to, okay, DJI, where do we put the camera? So first things first, we have the camera. The camera is actually so cute, so small, just exactly what I expected from seeing the front of the box. It also comes with this small handle which you can actually insert and you can actually use to charge your Pocket 4. The next one it comes in with is this mini tripod that you can easily screw down to the camera, and then you have it like this, or you can actually fold it and you can hold it like this. So I don't see any case, and then I looked around and I saw this thing right here, and I think this thing right here is actually the case that is meant to protect the gimbal, which I like, but I'm also like, why is it so tiny? We have the flash over here. You kind of put the flash, it's like a magnet situation, and it clicks into at the back of the gimbal. We also have the mic. Oh my god. Okay, the mic is so tiny, I'm gonna say that. And I think this is the newest mic that DJI has been working on. As you can see, it's a really tiny mic compared to what they have before. I like the smaller mic because it's like, it's just really like tiny. With this one, it's so big and bulky. But either way, they're both cute. Also comes with the wire for charging. Ooh, it comes with the wide angle lens, which we love. So I think that's all for like all the accessories. Like, it's actually a lot compared to what I thought it was gonna have, because again, the box was smaller than the Pocket 3. So I was like, is it gonna have so much stuff? But it actually ended up having like a lot of stuff, like a lot of functional stuff. So yeah, let's turn on the camera and let's see what we're working with. Guys, the flash turned on as I turned on the camera. So let's talk about the flash first. So there are 3 different types of flash in here. We have the white, kind of like bright. We have the cool tone, and we have the more orangey tone. And then for the setting, we have bright, brighter, brightest. Bright, brighter, brightest. All I have to do is just remove it. Okay, you know what, I actually like it. So these things right here are actually what goes in here, and it's like a little magnet, and it talks to the camera, and then the flash comes on. So there is no on or off button. You just either take it off if you don't want the light, or you put it back and it turns on. So just something for you guys to note. I think what I really like about the Pocket 4 already is the fact that right here it says, like, it kind of has like an indication that says, let me show you guys. The indication shows zoom, so the plus/minus sign, and then over here it shows C, which is for camera. So you know you can actually hold on to this to click the camera for C. And then for this, the control situation is actually more flexible compared to Osmo 3, which you have to actually press down and kind of like navigate up and down. So yeah, I actually really like the camera. It's very similar to the Pocket 3 in terms of like, you know, the interface. I kind of knew where like the memory card is. I see the battery life. It actually shows the percentage. I see the zoom in, zoom out. I see the face activation, and I see the video recording sign. Honestly, I like it. I think what I'm gonna do now is play around with like the D-Log. I know Osmo Pocket 3 has the D-Log manual, and this comes with like the different types of D-Logs, and you can actually color grade, which I'm really excited for. And I think the flexibility of DJI actually put it into the camera is much easier compared to me filming in the D-Log manual and then having to go on my editing app to actually change whatever and like play around with the color settings. So I think that's a smart idea. I also love that you can easily zoom in and zoom out. You can see my future pimple and like it's really clear, and you can literally see everything so clearly. By zooming out, you can kind of see what I also look like. So even with the zooming, you know how usually some cameras, when you zoom, things get blurry, and it gets blurrier and blurrier. And with the Pocket 4, once you zoom in, it's still very clear and crisp, which I really like. Crisp. I cannot talk with my braces on. The other thing I can see here, first impression, is also that the SD card insert area is actually closed. For the Osmo Pocket 3, it's not closed at all. It's actually wide open, which is really accessible, so you can actually see where the SD card goes. For this one, you have to like flicker it, and then once you open it, put your SD card in there, just like that, and then you pop that bad boy right in, right there, which is pretty cool. I kind of like it. Honestly, first impression, not that bad. I think DJI definitely did its thing with this one. Oh, actually, I already saw this, but I was just dipping it. I'm like, I've been recording, and the Osmo Pocket 4 didn't ask me for SD card, which brings me to the fact that it has internal storage. And you know what? This is actually great for content creators like me that forget their SD card at home. And look at me, like my naive self, I just clicked record and it was just recording. So yes, the Pocket 4 comes with an internal storage of 107 gigabytes, which is a lot. Are you kidding me? Like you can have like a whole, like if you're going on vacation and you forget your SD card, you can actually record the whole trip. Yeah, you're good. So they did a big one for that, which I really like. And yeah, that was just so funny because I was like, wait, how did I record? I didn't have SD card. Yeah, because it has internal storage, which is so smart. So yeah, first impression, I definitely think that the Osmo Pocket 4 is cute. It's very similar to the Pocket 3. I think that they're very, you know, similar in terms of most of their functionalities, with Pocket 4 having little and minimal upgrades, which I believe is worth it. The new design is cute. I love the back of the 4, and I love that it actually has the gimbal protector instead of the bulky case. I love that it has a flash. I absolutely love that it has internal storage. Now, the things that I don't like. I don't like the fact that it doesn't come with another of the handle. I think for me, what helps me is that I see the longer handle of the Pocket 3 as like a power bank, because when I don't charge the camera itself, even right now as I'm recording, the longer side of my Osmo Pocket 3 is what's charging the actual camera, because I totally forgot that. I knew I was filming today, but I wasn't ready for like I didn't charge my camera, I didn't do anything. I had to remove some videos from my SD card, so I wasn't prepared. But I feel like the Pocket 4 solves that because the storage is in there, internal storage, so I don't have to worry about that. And then the battery life is also good, which honestly worth it. Again, worth it to some extent, but I love the functionality of the Pocket 3 as well. The other thing I was gonna say is, I think, and DJI, come forward. I think it's high time we create something. And I'm telling you as first dips, because I think Apple or like Samsung or any other tech company might actually create it before you, but I think you guys have the eyes for this. Please create a dual recording system, camera, something that as I'm recording like this vertically, horizontally, you can also record vertically. Like I need a camera that all I have to do is just look like this and I can record vertically and horizontally. Yeah, let's do that. It's so tiring to feel for like TikTok. Thank God we could actually repurpose that for Instagram and YouTube Shorts. But then having to like, you know, say the same thing over again just because I want to film it horizontally to post on YouTube can be so dreading. So let's do something about that, okay? That's my only advice and recommendation for like any upgrades that you guys want to do. Maybe Pocket 4 Pro, because I heard that's coming soon. Why is that coming soon when I already have this one? And then we also have Pocket 5 or 6, something. Just create something that is like just out of this world, like it will blow me away. So now let's move into what I think of this. Personally, if you have the Osmo Pocket 3, I don't see any reason why you should buy the Pocket 4. I don't think it's worth it for the upgrade. Like I said, even going back at my differences and trying to compare like the first impressions, I feel like I kept comparing it with the Osmo Pocket 3, and it naturally happens because I just feel like you cannot really tell the difference. Like if you have the Pocket 3, just keep that. I don't think the upgrade is worth it. If you don't have the Pocket 3 and you actually been saving and you actually have the money to buy something and you're like, should I buy the 3 or the 4? You should definitely go with the 4, because again, the battery life, the zoom, the flash, the case, the everything, I think it's worth it for someone that has never had a DJI gimbal product before. So yeah, so that's all for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed me unboxing my first impression and breaking it down if it's absolutely worth it or not. And I will see you in my next video. I'll be talking more about the differences and actually comparing the two products together, because I really need to see if this Pocket 4 is worth it for me or not. Because now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm like, I regret buying this. Like, is it even worth it? Like, but we'll see. Like, let me actually have the camera for a few days. I'm gonna be vlogging with it tomorrow. I'll kind of see if it's something that I really want to keep, or if it's something that I'm just gonna have to return and wait for the next big upgrade. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching today's video. I will see you in my next video. Bye.